Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Last night my BoxyCharm boxes came. I filmed my base box and that video is already up, which I'll link up above. Today I'm going to be jumping into the BoxyLUXE box. This is the every 3 months quarterly giant box that's like $400 in value. That's the one we're going into today. Full unboxing, review, demo, tutorial, the works. So if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching. And don't forget to subscribe because I upload every other day, and that'll be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want to jump into my BoxyLUXE box, the big one, for the month of June 2021, stay tuned. Alright, so first out of the box is the theme card, and I mentioned this in my other Boxy video. Because this is PR, all 3 of my boxes come in a big brown cardboard box. They don't get shipped individually. So I will tell you my variation number, but I have no idea what the weight of my variation is. So I apologize to those who like to comment what was the weight. I have no idea. This is variation C2106408, which means that it is 2021, 6th month, June, variation 408. That is crazy that there are 408 variations. Now I'm hoping it's like variation 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like 0, 1, 2, and I don't even know. But 408 just sounds like a lot. Let's jump into it. The theme is Boxy Dare to Dazzle. First item out of the box comes from First Aid Beauty. This is the Pure Skin Gentle Foaming Cleanser. Lifts away dirt, oil, and debris, safe for sensitive skin with amino acids. An ultra-gentle daily cleanser with self-foaming technology to clean skin and pores, leaving it soft and moisturized, never tight or dry. The oil-free pH balancing formula includes a mild apple-derived amino acid and a natural cleansing agent, a skin-soothing ingredient, colloidal oatmeal, aloe, and bisabolol. No sulfates, artificial fragrance, dyes, alcohols, or other harsh ingredients or detergents or chemicals. Retails for $22. I have actually used this before. I got a small little trial size of this cleanser and I really liked it, but I only had enough to use for like a week or so. So this is something I'm definitely going to want to give more time to. I love a good foaming cleanser. If you did see my base box video, I got the Super Mud cleanser in there, which is one of my favorite cleansers of all time. So I'm going to be putting this in like the next in rotation after I use the Glam Glow one with all skincare, and I say this all the time. That says right there, 12 months after you open it, it goes bad. So I like to only open a couple at a time, and then when I finish one, I can open a new one. I try to keep 3 of everything open. So I currently have 2 cleansers open. I'm about to open the Glam Glow. That'll be 3. So when I finish my next one, I will open and use this one. But I don't like to open too much because then I end up throwing out because it expires before I can finish it. The next item out of the box is from Tula. This is the Tula Skincare Glow Hour Brightening and Neutralizing Eye Balm. Retails for $32. Treat the look of dark circles over time with this neutralizing, color-correcting under-eye balm, specifically sized to fit in the small corners of the inner eye. This eye balm features grapefruit and algae to brighten the look of tired eyes, plus lingonberry to protect from the damaging effects of pollution and blue light. Each swipe cools, hydrates, and illuminates with a golden peachy glow. Again, it retails for $32. This does unfortunately have coconut in here, which is an ingredient I am sensitive to. Causes my skin to get really irritated and lots of little high-V bumps. So I just kind of try to avoid it at all costs. So I'm going to drop that in an upcoming giveaway. I have used Tula products in the past and I like the product, but anytime I use one that has coconut, I just really have a bad reaction. So I will be passing on that one. While we're on skincare, because you know I don't like to open skincare in every video, this is from Avant. This is the Hyaluronic Acid Replenishing Lip Serum. A lip serum designed to simultaneously plump and nourish the lips. Hyaluronic acid works to intensely hydrate, plump, and balance moisture levels. Without feeling sticky, lactic acid contributes to lightening the pigmentation and nourishing the lips effectively. Retails for $122. I'm going to link a video I did up here last week on lip care. All the serums I'm currently using, the balms I'm currently using, the treatments I'm currently using, because I do currently have a full skincare or full lip care routine. So this is one. I've used products from Avant. I have yet to be disappointed from their products. They're just a little expensive, but coming in a BoxyCharm that makes them really a great product. However, I would like to finish the 2 serums I have open before I open up another one, because lip serums are those things I don't really go through too quickly, and again, I don't really want to be wasteful. So I will be setting that into my rotation to try next, but I won't be using that today. This is a hand soap from Smith French Dublin. This is the Fresh Green Leaves Aromatic Hand Wash. Retails for $25. The invigorating hand wash is power-packed with uplifting essences, lovingly made in Ireland and enriched with locally sourced ingredients. It helps to clear the mind, energize, and inspire. I think it's kind of cool that there's a hand wash, but I don't know. I'm going to smell it and we'll see. It does smell nice. It's very clean. It doesn't really have a very strong flavor scent. It's like clean and neutral. So definitely something that I will probably end up just popping in a bathroom in the house somewhere because it smells nice and it's a hand soap. So who doesn't like a hand soap? I do want to say it because I know I'm going to get comments about people saying like, this is the Luxe box. Why are we getting a hand soap? I do want to remind you that when BoxyCharm was launching the BoxyLUXE box, they were torn between BoxyLUXE and BoxyCharm Plus. It was before Ipsy came out with their Plus box, and they didn't know what the name was. Luxe does not stand for luxury. Luxe stands for deluxe. It is a larger sized box. So a lot of people consistently make negative comments on my videos when I do a BoxyLUXE unboxing, saying, you know, this is the Luxe box. How dare they send us insert product here that they don't think is luxury enough for the box? It's not supposed to be a luxury box. It is supposed to be a deluxe box. So the Luxe box is a deluxe box with more product. That's my soapbox moment. The next 4 products all require my base to be done, so I'm going to go do that off camera, and I'll be right back to jump into the next product in the box. All right, I am back. The sun has gone down, so I apologize for the darkness in the background, but I mean, I really can't control the sun. Okay, on to the next item in the box. This is from NARS. This is the NARS blush in the shade Orgasm. I actually already have it in a mini, and it takes me forever to go through blush. So I'm going to use my mini one, but just for reference, I'm not going to like open this. That way I can still give it away. But just so you can see a size difference, this is the one I'm using. This is the actual full-size product. It's the same color, it's the same product. I'm just using a mini. Anyway, the NARS Orgasm Blush. This cult favorite best-selling blush delivers a weightless, natural-looking rush of cheek color in a matte, satin, or shimmering finish. I am using it in the traditional satin shimmer finish. So I'm just going to grab my blush brush. I did already throw on some bronzer, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this over the cheek. Now this is a very glowy blush in a pink and gold color. So it does give a really nice sheen to the skin, but I will say that it's a little more on the, you know, peachy, pinky gold. It's very pretty, but it's giving me a lot of glow. So this formula, if you're super oily, you might want to use this instead as a blush topper, which is how I've been using it for years. Today I'm going to kind of wear it on its own just so you can see, you know, the product in the box by itself. And if at the end when we do the eyes we feel like we need a little more blush, I can always add a little bit more. But you see how it's already giving me a highlighter effect? Like, I am not going to be going in with highlight today because this is definitely enough glow for me. But this is a great product. It is a staple product. It's one I've been using for years. So definitely a win product in my book. If you don't already have it, this is an amazing thing to get in a box. Next, from Benefit Cosmetics, this is the Brow Styler Eyebrow Pencil and Powder Duo. Mine came in the shade 3, which is warm light brown. That is a little bit off, but I do already own the product. I am in the shade 3.5, which is a medium neutral brown. I don't like going warm in my brows because it always looks red. This 2-in-1 wax pencil and powder duo is all you need to create 3 essential eyebrow looks. The waterproof 18-hour wear wax pencil effortlessly sculpts and shapes the brows. The loose filling powder's precise angle and felt tip allows for mess-free application while building easy for a soft and natural look. I absolutely agree with that. The only thing you need in addition is a spoolie. So I'm going to use this and do my brows. I start by just combing up my brow hair so that it is where it wants to be. Then I'm going to take the wax pencil, and I am just going to just fix the top of my arch and underneath the brow here. I'm really going to let the powder do most of the work, if I'm being completely honest. I'm really just using this to clean up the shape and even them out, because like this brow is a little bit thicker and has a little bit more of a curve, whereas this brow is thinner and has more of an arched shape. So I am just going to use this to make it so that the two are a little more even on both sides. Then once I have the shape down, I'm going to use the powder to fill the whole thing in. Now, the powder is very pigmented and is going to look dark, but that's why we use the spoolie to comb it out. And from there, if you want to fill it in a little more, you can. I only see one spot on this brow that I want to add a little bit more to, which is just right towards the tail. And that's it. It was actually pretty easy. Ignore some of the straggler hairs. I definitely need to clean up my brows. It is definitely bolder than I typically do with a brow, but because the next two items in the box are a little more dramatic anyway, a bolder brow is not the end of the world. But you know, normally I do just prefer a brow gel. But on those days where I want something a little more, this is definitely a product I've been using for years and I'm very happy with. Next item comes from Ciate London. This is the I'm a Woman, What is Your Superpower palette. All of the shades in here are named after historic women, and it is a cool toned mauve-y pinky palette. So obviously it is right up my alley. The stunning range of 24 complementary eyeshadows named after amazing women throughout history who inspire us. Create an array of eyeshadow looks and feel ready to take the day with this empowering palette. Retails for $45 and it is a new launch. I'm going to grab some brushes and let's throw on an eye look. I'm going to start with the shade Eleanor Roosevelt right here, which is a mauve-y pink. And I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush and just diffuse that in and above the socket of my eye. Next, I'm going to take Grace Hopper down here, and I'm going to use that a little bit lower. I'm not taking that above the socket. I'm really taking that on the upper part of the lid and then blending it into the crease. So these are not going on true to color. The color in the pan is definitely darker than when I blend it on the eye, which doesn't mean it's a bad formula. It just means it is not super pigmented. However, it is blending beautifully, and you can, just from what I'm noticing, build it up. So that means to me that this is definitely going to be a very beginner-friendly palette. When you are more of a beginner, it is better to go into a palette with a little less pigment, because you can always build it up, but that way it won't look like you got punched in the eye if you go in with too much color right off of the get-go. And I'm going to keep just building this shade up in the outer portion of the eye. Next, I'm going to take up here Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and I'm going to take that very close to the lash line on the very outer portion of my eye, and then blend it into that outer crease area. I feel like I haven't done an eye tutorial in such a long time. Going back into Eleanor Roosevelt, I'm going to use that just to blend all of the edges. And then once I get here, I'm going to tilt the head back and blend it a little higher. Since my eyes are hooded, that's just going to make it so that when I look forward, you still see the shadow really clearly. That is a quick little tip for the hooded eye makeup lovers. Blend up and back. And that will make it so that even when you're looking straight up with hooded eyes, you can still see that you put on eyeshadow. Because we're going with these pinky cool tones, I'm going to go in with a brown liner, not a black one. This is the BeautyForReal eye line in the shade Whiskey. On a pencil brush, I'm going to take the same shades I used up top, but in the opposite order, and just buff that into the lower lash. So, as always, that shade is really calling to me, but I really like how cool this is looking. And I almost want to play into that a little bit more. So instead, I'm going to take the shade Ella Fitzgerald right here, and I'm going to take that on a packer brush. I am going to give it a quick spray with my setting spray because I do that with every formula, no matter what, and I'm going to put that on the lid. Oh my god, this is beautiful. So everything the mattes are missing, the shimmer does beautifully. And then once that's down, I am going to take a little bit more of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the dark brown, and just feather that into the lid shade. All right, I'm going to go do this on this eye, and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I threw on a quick little coat of mascara and onto the last item in the box. So this is from BoxyLUXE, and this is the Sassy Luxe Bundle. Get ready to ditch your glue-on lashes for good and level up your lash game with this curated collection just for you. This bundle includes Sassy 5 Mag Lash, mini black magnetic liner, removable swabbies, and a zipper pouch to keep your BoxyLUXE products organized for at-home or travel. Retails for $90, and it is a BoxyCharm exclusive. It is a cute little mesh bag. I do enjoy bags like this. You guys know I'm like a bag junkie. So within there are the BoxyLUXE Pre-Moistened Olive and Castor Oil Swabs. So these are things you can use to get the liner off. And then there is the 3-step guide, which is just apply the lash liner, put the lash on, and it's done. And then we have the magnetic lash adhesive and the lashes. So I was going to put these on, but honestly, I don't want to put on liner. Anytime I use a liner, it takes up like all of my lid space. So like I actually glue my lashes when I put on a falsie to like the actual lash because I just don't have a lot of lid space. And any of these use a liner kind of adhesives where the liner is black. It just makes it so that I really can't wear them or you don't see my eyes at all. So unfortunately, this isn't a product that will work for me. So I am going to be doing a giveaway with this in an upcoming video. So all in, this box is 8 products with a retail value of exactly $400, which for a $50 monthly charge, that is absolutely amazing. Definitely got my money's worth. The palette, not my money's worth. This was sent to me. I didn't pay for it. I don't want to be deceptive, like, I did not pay for this. But I definitely got the $50 value out of this box. The palette is beautiful, and for $45, I think that is wonderful. I love the blush. I love, love, love this shade of blush. So definitely a great win of a product for me. The cleanser, amazing. The brow is good. Again, it's a little more over the top than I normally do for a brow, but it does look good and performs well. All in, this was a really good box and probably my favorite of the 3 tiers of boxes. I've already posted my base box, which I did link above, and make sure to come back in a day or so for my premium unboxing, which was my least favorite box of like probably the last 6 months. It was not a great box. So make sure to check those videos out, make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!